Suns 0 for 5 from three-point range, and all of them have good shots.
SGA met there defensively by Booker. Goes to the fade and gets the roll.
5 minutes remaining. SGA the other way. He's got an answer.
He had a tremendous professional career as well. Played in the original NBA, so Santa Clara, a place I know very well.
Very well.
Shot, let AD go work inside. Going to work here around the free throw line. As Skin said earlier, he does it so well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hunting his shots here in this third quarter.
SGA working on Mitchell. SGA with another bucket.
Speaking of hunting their shot.
Is over, 4.5 to go. Oklahoma City up 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, 38 points, 15 of 18 shooting. He got another one.
Alexander lost. Thompson recovers. SGA 3.
Shinley on the offense.
Would you use your timeouts early if you feel them getting into that kind of rhythm?
I mean, certainly I would. You know that.
And Shai trying to make his move, takes a little bump and plays through the contact. Everything going right for SGA, plus the foul. Extended that lead from halftime. Back up to 24 points. Shai's not made a 3 yet on the night until then. Straight away, SGA adds one here in the third.
Chance of defense here inside Golden 1 second. Shai with the elbow jumper.
Such a smooth.
Yeah.
I heard him say too late. For that OKC defense can get set. What Memphis wants.
Lead for the Grizzlies.
West 5 now at 3. Off balance shot. Good in the paint for Shai.
Gilgeous-Alexander in attack mode. Draws another foul. Banks it home. And one.
Took it away and the pass out. Just off Lowry's hand. SGA step back 3. Boy, I tell you, he loves the pressure, much like Steph Curry, right?
Yeah. Neither team shooting well from three-point range. 1 4 for 17 and 1 4 for 14. It's OKC, that second number, but Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down a 15-footer.
Clutch games early in the season. Haven't had many. SGA off the deck. Oh! Buries another one from the outside.
Not allowing the Wizards to get their hands on that ball. They're taking a lot of shots, and they're taking them quick, so you have to react quicker.
That's what they did last year in this building. As SGA is going to get fouled. Took the contact on the arm, and it goes.
Until he made his first one just moments ago, and banks his second shot.
Comes on an offensive rebound. The lead as slim as it gets, but add 2 more. SGA plus the foul.
SGA spins away. Step back over Grant is good.
Yeah, I mean, what is the I'm not sure X's and O's are the answer here in the second half. SGA, little step back, little fade.
On the fall away, Shai rips the net.
Got drafted 6th overall. Anthony Black, year number 3. He's become a very reliable scoring option. SGA, just like that, makes it 2 in a row. That one from downtown.
A 4-point lead for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, now Randall on the switch, has him. Step back 2, got it! 29 for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Didn't have the button the last couple games.
No, I didn't.
SGA fading away, got it again. Coming into this game, he has scored 20.
Said, I'm ready, let's roll. SGA trying to get hot.
Isn't it amazing how one shot goes from a great score and then it just starts?
The Jazz have done a great job on the boards thus far. 27-13 advantage. SGA patented shot in that 14 to 15 foot range.
His mind at home.
He's supposed to be doing homework right now.
SGA comes the other way with an answer. Yes, shooting 32% from 3. He knocks that one down. It's a 16-point Thunder lead.
Good shot.
Marcus Smart guarding SGA on the pull-up foul line. Smart
Both times the Thunder have taken them over out of Bio. A couple of Kentucky Wildcats.
How do you defend that?
Well, I think for one thing, even though he's not your normal matchup, you got to put Holmgren on him on that one.
SGA. SGA in and out dribble. Harden goes down, steps over him, goes glass.
Yeah, if you're missing wide open looks, too many of them, the Thunder will make you pay as SGA able to slip inside, get it off the glass.
That is up to more than 20 points. SGA once again.
Keep it on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP, down 2 on opening night. Pull up, SGA, got it! Ties the game at 104.
Gives it up to SGA. This is where SGA likes to feast. Smaller defensive player on him. Bounces off, pulls up, that's an easy 2.
There is George, hit a couple threes early. Brooks stepping out on his Canadian teammate, SGA, with a floater on the baseline.
Yeah, got into his spot.
It create good, clean looks.
Under a minute. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander high off the glass. Will go to the line. Chance for 3.
San Antonio didn't really make any passes there. Gilgeous-Alexander off glass.
As pure of a stroke as you're going to see, and just like that, SGA makes it 2 in a row from behind the... Giving out the signals as what he wants here offensively. As Shai drive it, bounces off of Miller, pulls up, free throw line jumper, that is good as he sticks it nicely.
I'm not sure who stripped that.
SGA pulls up right over Murray.
In the entire first half, it's just their 4th for the game.
Chet was able to take it right back as SGA goes to work on Daniels and scores the first points of the 3rd. And an empty trip for Orlando. Quick shot as Shai sizing him up. Wants to step back shot. Another mid-range. It's just almost automatic. It doesn't matter if... There's another Philly turnover. SGA bounces off of George. Pulls up in transition. And that is just a sweet shot for SGA. But has really been hampered by so many injuries over the last couple of years. As Shai pulls up. Just past the free throw line at the nail. Thought he got clipped. Still able to make the 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Matherin picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up. Jump shot is good. Rattles it home. And
Thunder on a 7-0 run. Gilgeous-Alexander, the mid-range Shai is pure. 9-0 Thunder run.
isolation in the middle of the floor.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets that for the foul, his first of the night. Joe, SGA, Kenrich, and Barnheiser. SGA wasting no time, pulls up, and it's nothing but nylon from downtown.
9 for 15 on threes this year going into the game. Missed that attempt. Here's a run it for Shai in the lane, and it rolls in.
Sean, SGA is playing in this 4th quarter. He has sat 14 fourth quarters this season. But he's got 2 buckets here in a 29-point game.
Some buckets, the shooting percentage is rising.
It's one of the areas where he's better at. Gilgeous-Alexander sizes things up. On a step-back triple. Not bad. Not bad.
21 looking for more. Got it. Just like that, the 3 from SGA.
OKC does do because they're so focused on protecting the paint. If you
SGA, money!
It likes to go coast to coast.
SGA working on the rookie. Oh, and he goes into the fadeaway. He had options, and he dipped into his bag.
He's got 8 assists, though, and I think he's done a smashing job defensively. But, yeah, offensively, just struggling to get it going.
Meanwhile, that guy.
Talked about what an important thing that's going to be for the Thunder tonight with that big front line.
Shai, what a shot! Off 1 foot, banks it in.
You know, he's
right back with a 3 after the Thunder built the first double-digit lead of the game, pushing it up to 10. Shai sizing up the big man. Pulls up, goes glass, and scores.
play him straight up one-on-one with boxes and elbows.
Buddy Hield tries to get out there. SGA says too late. Got another one.
Right there, making his presence felt. SGA, tough fadeaway from behind the basket, and he shoots it right over Kamara. What a shot.
Good sign, Grady. Still time for Cooper to get some things going.
Gilgeous-Alexander, silky smooth.
Jayson saying if I was on it, he wouldn't have got that shot.
See if the Thunder can capitalize off another heat turnover and regain the lead.
Shai, the spin, no defense can slow him down.
The MVP, he's got 33.
He played alongside and won a title with LeBron James. So he's seen it up close as Shai makes a ridiculous shot.
SGA is thwarted by Kamara on his first move. He's always got a second, though. Look at that little step back into the mid-range floater, up and in.
Well earned.
Yeah.
That's another one from deep.
He's wasting talent if he's not. SGA goes to work. Step back triple. Got it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Over the outstretched arm. That is pure.
12 of Miami's first. Don't sleep on the Mavericks. They're 4th in defensive rating in the league. Good separation. SGA pure.
We're competing. You got to stay in this.
That's leadership, an area he's grown in this season, says Chris Finch, the head coach. SGA, tough shot, but it goes, and it ends a stretch of.
Wanting to help on that drive just enough. That left Bridges open for the cleanest look he's had so far. That's too easy for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, another great find by Stephon Castle off that switch.
SGA step backs over Fox. Boy, nobody's made more mid-range jump shot.
SGA works to get it. Holiday right with him. Again, he'll bump him with that left forearm into the fade. Knocks it down.
That's a good steal that time by Jay Will, poking it away from Williams. And man, he's getting ready to go in there like a bowling ball.
Shai going to work on Zion. Pulls up in the mid-range, and SGA right over the top makes it look easy.
Leads the NBA. He'll back down on Mitchell in this all-NBA matchup. Spin, and that is smooth from the MVP.
And smooth.
Over the last 3 games, we know he can be streaky, but he's on a hot one now.
I thought he keyed that run also for the Thunder with his three-point shooting. Against Utah, as Shai will get on the board. Thought there was some.
Orlando continues to really struggle on the offensive end. SGA back into the game. That is a tough fadeaway, and still gonna get the soft bounce.
The right guy. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Who have lost 2 of their last 4 games. They've only lost 3 games all year long. And a lot of that is because SGA's been unstoppable and
really bounced around the league.
Match onto that pass. Mason's a 3. We're tied at 76.
Gilgeous-Alexander over McDaniels. He's got it.
Wow. In the open court from De'Aaron Fox.
SGA second in the NBA in points per game. And a foul called on Castle. Count it and 1.
And you've got 2 weeks as to try to build around Giannis behind the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander putting on a clinic with the bounce against the defender, Terrence Shannon.
Thunder won that challenge, still got one in their pocket.
MVP right there. Sized it up.
Very much like the first half he had against Houston back to open the season. He'll tense there in a Kobe at 3. Card! What a stroke.
Shai steps, stops, makes it.
J-Dub, Dort, and that's a tough catch there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has it. Mid-range Jay, good.
Last night, if you recall, if you're watching the telecast, we noted that Clay reached 2,700 career threes, and that will get the attention of the defense.
And led by Caldwell Pope, 5 made threes on 6 taken. Shai for 3, and a response, and a big one from the MVP.
Or a season coming off the bench.
Jay Will gets it out to SGA.
too much. That mid-range game is
Doncic and Reaves combined 1 of 11 from three-point range. The mid-range maestro does it again.
It's that shoulder. And those are clean looks for Hill. He just missed him, but this guy right here, there he is. Step back going left.
It's a pretty thing, isn't it? It's a...
Man, look at the bumping going on with Shai from Alvarado as he just gets to the spot.
2:45 remaining. Mathurin guarding SGA. Pull-up jumper. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that is where he excels.
We mentioned 29-5 on the road, 12-3 on the move. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Post just backing up, and Shai all of a sudden recognizing the space.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, kudos to him, as well as Jay Will, and also Iheart.
Shai, tough turnaround on the baseline, and he makes it look easy.
He takes the ball from coast to coast. He can get in that mid-range of the zone defense and be a passer.
Give SGA way too much space. He's going to bomb the three.
But I like to see him get to the rack a little more.
Man, this guy's something else, isn't he?
Oh, man.
The foul on Trey will give SGA a three-point opportunity.
Step back. Sweet stuff from the MVP.
Man.
Well, Mark, it's going to be the first Christmas Day game for a lot of these guys. The last time OKC played on Christmas was 2018. That guy right there. SGA is excited for it.
Doesn't really get a whole lot of elevation on that shot. That's a lot of elevation on that shot. SGA. My goodness.
On the road, Thunder 14-4. Overall, 34-7. Stop, start, shot, good. It's Gilgeous-Alexander burying the shot.
First three-point make by Santi tonight. Wallace finds Williams in the corner.
Numbers are a little bit down this year, but still a three-time All-Star.
Speaking of All-Star, SGA right there, elbow jumper.
You said you get with the right coach, you get with the right team and the teammates and the system that you're playing in.
SGA driving. He wanted the whistle there, will not get it.
17 points on 8 of 11. Hill trying to stay with SGA. No. Rattles one in.
Great contest by Shai as well. He just lined him up and nailed it.
SGA just patented. Copyrighted.
A little bit of leverage on the scoreboard. Excuse me, partner.
Make it 7 on the step back three. See how quickly he operates. Got to the elbow. Pulls up and he's got 2 more. And SGA with 6 points in the first quarter.
Shot clock inside of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander fires a 3 and swishes it home over Kuzma.
But that was during high school, and so he's playing for 2 people, he says, himself and his childhood friend. As SGA knocks down the midi.
Thought maybe a foul there with McDaniels with that sweeping left-handed dunk attempt.
SGA got a tray.
Alvarado's all over Shai.
Shai's able to shoot over the top. Got his own miss. Turn around again over Queen, and that one is good. Drummond might or even right down. Pretty move for SGA.
For 2 things, play defense and knock down threes.
Shooting 33% from beyond the arc. How about that? How easy it was. SGA over Batum.
But overall, coming into this game, shooting over 43% from deep as SGA gets to that elbow. Friendly roll, drops it down.
Kings now shooting 48% from the field. Under 2 to play here in the second. SGA falling, firing, and hitting.
It's just automatic. On the offensive end, he too, another 20-point game. 4 of 8 from downtown.
Meanwhile, it's just...
It's automatic. It's like autopilot.
Yeah, he's got 30 now.
George was trying to defend. SGA gets into his spot. First shot of the game goes down. We got our first points of the game.
That showed me the dream, while seeming far away, was actually closer than it was, and the dream has been fulfilled. For 3, it's on the money for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that kind of humility just promotes servitude, it promotes collaboration, and most of all, empowerment. And that's what he's done, especially with this team, and Shai in particular.
Shai goes window shopping for 2.
They back up, drop back in the half court with 12 to shoot. Boy, they got to press forward.
They don't have time to play the possession out.
It's SGA who knocks down the jumper to give them a 9-point lead.
Look like you're in a great rhythm. Al's got a spin, knock down the jumper. These look good. Shai in the mid-range wide open, but the work that the Warriors have to do to find the space.
They haven't had it since the 6:54 mark of the second. Gilgeous-Alexander gives them the lead.
That's that Sam Cassell right there. He worked with Sam Cassell as a rookie.
The lead for the Thunder, looking to go to 14-0 at home. Wells defending. Shai milking the shot clock. Mini, he nails it.
SGA picked up on a switch by Sharp. Now they come to double him with Kamara. Works to his left. Fends off Kamara and sticks.
That would have been the Magic's basketball, and they win the challenge.
Shai, tough shot, 1 foot in on the fadeaway, and a defender all over him. 3-point play opportunity coming up.
Go around the horn, touch the paint, give up good shots to get great shots.
Averaging about 12 a game. They'd love to get him going beyond the arc, and this guy's always going. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the jumper.
SGA with the answer.
SGA, how does he do it?
Well, he shot it 8 times tonight, and that's only 2. That's only the second miss. Shai's back in, bumps off Christie, and got it to fall in there.
SGA and Caruso for the Thunder, trying to close this out. Deflected by Aldama. SGA, another step back 3, another make. Shot clock 9 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Since yesterday, coach talking to Chad that he has something to prove this year. He seems to have an edge to him.
Elbow jumper from SGA.
And a lot of guys are hot, especially guys like Kevin Love, who didn't see a lot of time early on as SGA gets to his favorite spot right.
7 points in 5 minutes. On the step back, SGA drills a 3. His first triple, 17 points in the first half.
As we said at the top, averaging 37 points per game. Already had 40 plus 3 times. Gilgeous-Alexander, his 3-pointer's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander has 13 points in the quarter, by the way, 28 on the night. Drives on Portis, and boy, that is too easy. That is his. Their average margin of victory last year was the best in the history of the league at plus 13. They're actually better than that this year at plus 13.5.
SGA, little jab step, and the step back 3. Nothing but nylon. Is it ice skating rink down there? Can I catch you on there, Sean? Or? No? Okay.
I don't want to break anything.
Just checking as SGA hits the first bucket of the 4th. To what he does on the floor, Michael, from the footwork to the movement to the stroke. As SGA, speaking of stroke, in the mid-range, shot it right up over Grimes.
Yeah, he got hit on the arm, too.
You don't have one elite rim protector. You've got 2 if you're Oklahoma City.
Sidestep. Shai knocks it down from the baseline, his patented shot.
They've done a good job this afternoon to rebounding the basketball off a lot of those misses.
Shai got to his spot, and again, right at that rim, softly.
Active hands, active feet, just really reactive as a defender.
Mid-range swish shot. Looks like it's moving at a very slow pace here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that was textbook against Clark in the lane.
Come all the way out to guard him. That's where he's able to put it down on the deck and get to the mid-range.
Oh, bam. Challenged the shot. Fouled SGA, who converted anyway.
I mean, that is why he's the MVP.
Zone defense. And Gilgeous-Alexander easily beats it.
So what SGA does, he checks the clock. Veers in, pulls up, right at the free throw line, and he's got 2 more. in what has been already a victory.
From downtown, had 23 on Friday night in that cup game against the Jazz.
Everything was going in, and everything is going in for SGA. A little wiggle at the end.
He's right there.
He's come up big, too, in some of these tight games. There's another wide-open lane, and one you don't see very often for SGA.
In the middle of the floor and hanging on to that possession. Showing you his skill sets as well.
Much stronger with the basketball. The spin move and the finger roll. SGA.
Converting defense into offense. They now have more points off of turnovers than OKC does. That does not happen often.
SGA to the rim.
Hartenstein with 9 to shoot. Gilgeous and an and one for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Under 3.5 to go. Fox with 17 to lead the way for the leaders. SGA with great defense and the steal. They got a 2-on-1, little sidestep and one.
As he surveys, what does he want to do here with Shooter defending? Little spin, and that's a tough finish from SGA. This 4-point game. And Shai, very quiet. Not now. There's the drive, and the Brady glide to the cup. No good by SGA. He got up there for that rebound.
He had to go up amongst the trees to get it.
Driving in, off balance somehow. He spins it in with the and one.
With Nembhard out, Walker playing a lot of extra minutes. SGA the drive, SGA the finish. Tied again.
Jalen Williams with a rebound. Outlet pass comes to SGA at midcourt. Drives it. Swings it up and in with a nice move to go up and under Kamara.
Meanwhile, the Thunder have made 11 of their first 15 shots.
And in another one. He at any moment can do that.
He's got 14. Allen. Oh, SGA, two-way superstar. Takes it coast to coast. Off the bump with a bucket.
Leaving a guy wide open. That's the guy you don't want to leave open. SGA down the lane. Right at Bogdanovich. That's going to be an easy two as he lays it up and in to finish out the scoring of this first quarter.
Lead to easy baskets.
Gilgeous-Alexander trying to force the issue. Got it to drop.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only 1 of 4 from the field. 3 points. Changes it there.
Greg Popovich, one of the best to ever do it. Mitch Johnson stepping in. Not easy.
Oh, low angle is on that one from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ties the game at 9, but you're right about A.J. Mitchell averaging almost 17 points a game. Had a double-double in the last outing. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander trying to get going. SGA on 11 points for the MVP, who averaged 32.5. Gets going with that beauty.
Isaiah Joe checking into the ball game along with Kenrich Williams for the Thunder. SGA on the JOB. Well, right now, Victor Wembenyama is guarding Alex Caruso.
6.5 minutes left. Been a marvelous game. Oh, SGA, speaking of marvelous, got 32 points.
Points off of turnovers for the T-Wolves. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clippers shooting the rest of the way, though. 14 fouls on the Thunder, and LA has yet to commit one here in the third. Oh, little stop, go.
SGA maneuvering inside, and somehow, despite 3 Philadelphia players still able to come up with a loose ball, then goes to work on the baseline.
To go along with 7 assists and 29 points. Make it 31. Straight line drive. A beeline to the basket for Shai.
Wow! Gilgeous-Alexander sneaking the other way for 2.
He's made 4 consecutive, Michael. 2 of those. He's been so good with that shot over the course of his career. SGA, dazzling display. The scoop and the spin.
Reverse lay and the defense evaporated.
Yeah. The Thunder had the 15-point lead. Shai's got the advantage here. Simpson's not going to be able to slow him down. SGA is just going to have his way every single time.
He's a really good backup.
Oh! And there's an and one for SGA again.
Always playing within the team concept. Kipper's Williams.
There's a throw in and a trade with New Orleans. SGA! McCollum, he likes that pull up in transition. Didn't really have control, missed the three-point shot. And it caroms out to SGA, and he wants to push. Zigzagging his way up the floor, got to the rim, and McCollum, no defense whatsoever, as SGA's got the two.
But he's day-to-day. Kevin Porter Jr. is out, an oblique injury. They think that could take some time before he's back on the floor. Shai with a step through and hit with the left hand. Just the second game this Sander scoops at home. Another Doc Rivers timeout.
And again, we're seeing that tonight. Atlanta with just 5 fast break points. Guys, players the turnaround baby hook there from Adebayo. That rims out. Plus the foul!
Well, that's the pace that Miami wants to play out here against this #1 rated defensive team.
SGA off the spin, buries a 15-footer. So 5 quick points for him.
Alexander driving, tangled up, gets the and one.
Shai on the drive against Coop. Lays it in. He's the first Thunder player with double-figure scoring.
How it's employed by the head coach Mark Daigneault. Turnover by Milwaukee.
Another rejection by Chet at the cup, and how about that finish? Wow.
Incredible.
It's accelerated down the lane, didn't have the angle. Thunder running. SGA coast to coast and got it to go.
That's the key. It is very early. Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll get there. Yeah. And he slides into.
Gilgeous-Alexander fakes, drives, bumps, spins.
SGA got the friendly roll. 25-17 OKC. Highland with the defensive assignment. McDaniels came to help, doesn't matter.
Oh, Westbrook. Yeah, he took a shot. He's shaking his arm, his hand there. We play on. SGA all the way to the cup.
6 points for Gilgeous-Alexander. Operating on Marshall. The pull-up drops.
Running that double high screen for Maxey. Trying to see if they can get something to come off of that.
That was just good two-man defense. Harden out on the perimeter and the nice steal. SGA, the pivot foot down and the score.
Good D, better O.
SGA gets the angle and the flip with touch.
He did it in the preseason and early on, but has struggled as of late. It's a good sign for the Clips. Pretty move, the answer at the other end by that man.
LeBron James came into the NBA all the way back in 2003. Still going. SGA way off balance, still able to spin it home.
Second-year player out of Utah, another guy in a two-way contract with the rebound. SGA driving, gets to the cup and lays it in.
1 for 5, but that's his 3rd assist.
He also has 4 rebounds here in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander goes to the left and is able to bank that in.
Western Conference Finals last year, OKC won the series over Minnesota in 5 games en route to the title. SGA.
In what has been a forgettable third quarter for Zach LaVine, SGA keeps it himself and with that nifty scoop and score.
I tell you, the English he puts on the basketball is quite impressive.
And they've been out on the road for a while.
Their next game is Saturday at home against Boston. Underneath the basket.
Oh, and Shai. Now with 5 seconds, Goodwin was all over him, kept it himself, but with the left hand, somehow hangs in the air long enough and spins it home. Getting down there to grab that rebound. That is an excellent rebound by Isaiah Joe. Shai, head down, somehow hangs in the air long enough for the 2.
SGA. Coast to coast. What a finish for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the C's part for SGA.
Rebound bounces right to SGA. Now that ends the 9-0 run by Miami on the SGA flip. And a 7-point third quarter.
Career high out beyond the arc this season, getting it done at 40% from three.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now they get it in quickly to avoid an extra look. 2 seconds, 1 second, coast to coast at the horn. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 lay-ins missed in a row. Sharp to Avia inside. Tipped by Hartenstein. He's got the pick. Sends it to SGA. Ahead of steam. Into the lane. Leans. And
ISO with Christie. SGA to the rack. 95 straight games.
He's got 9 points here in the first half. SGA drives right. Hangs in the air. Little lollipop play up that top. And the finish with the right hand.
He's 11th in the league now in three-point percentage, and he shoots the 3 off the dribble.
Wembenyama's blocked. SGA inside, got the lay-in.
He just worried about his defense. I mean, we'd have to play a lot of zone, and I could stand in the corner and hide.
I think he was cool with that.
Wallace has to put it up. Can't do it. And he turned it over. Up ahead. Collier. Top pass. SGA took it right back away. He can get a 2 for 1. SGA bouncing off the mark and in. And tough finish with the left hand. Shai gets down the lane. Right to the cup.
Shooting has gone up to almost 50%. Well, look at that. He was just knifing his way through the defense.
So they stops. Cunningham leaves the game. He's replaced by Trey Mann. Gilgeous-Alexander still hasn't hit the rim.